are allowed to equip a cleanse tag, which sort of has the effect of a repel, in that it reduces the encounter rate without getting it completely. What this
Looks
means
like
for
we're just about to get underway as well.
Yep.
Yeah, there are definitely some interesting goals on this card. The release startup before level 11 will be an interesting one, which basically means that we'll see both runners hunting for a main on the early rounds.
To be fair, they usually spend the first 10 or 15 minutes hunting for a main anyway.
That is true. Usually the starter is not always runnable.
Yep.
So does seeing coughing on the initial screen give you Pokedex info, Kappa?
I wish.
That would be useful for Row 4 column 2.
Yeah.
And there aren't any real day-specific goals on this card, so other than by catching contests with the Goldberry, of course. So we see both runners Saturday to Saturday.
Yeah.
For that bug catching contest.
Yeah, Key set it to 11 p.m. at night on Saturday.
So it gives himself an hour to get to the bug catching contest, which is normally very doable.
Yeah, usually end up in Goldenrod about 45 minutes in.
Interesting choices here. I think...
The Keys is going with the Hypno. Anything too.
I think giving your rival the Spinnerack is the correct choice here.
Yeah.
Which both the runners did. Because the starter really doesn't matter, you're just aiming to give your rival the worst possible.
Yeah. And I mean, you're releasing it anyway, as Garth pointed out.
Rock Smash. Interesting.
Yeah, that'll be useful. There's actually breakable rocks in Dark Cave.
Yeah.
That you can access early on.
Is that level 10s from those?
I think that's
rocks?
15.
It's 15s, which is a very big level head start.
Yep.
Could be garbage. Could be.
Yeah.
But we've seen a runnable poke so far. Taurus could be very good. Very strong physical attacker in this gen, and physical attackers are generally better than special attackers in Cinco Bingos. Cinco.
Yeah, so you saw Keys entering and exiting the center there. That basically sets his warp point, so if he should be unfortunate enough to wipe between here and Mr. Pokemon's house, he at least doesn't wipe all the way back to Newark. He'll be able to start out from Cherry Grove.
We're going to see the first hurdle passed by both runners. Yes, no one bought repels. Good start.
Yeah. Ooh, 2 spoons. It's a nice find.
Good
special attacker.
Yeah. That's an interesting moveset for the Hypno. Jeez.
Yeah. That burn weakening Hypno's physical attack, making Drellpeck do about half of what it would otherwise do.
Very likely connection there. Damn, this is a good moveset.
Yes,
so getting that flying type, getting to work on that goal pretty early.
Yep. He's picking up a hidden revive, which could come in handy later.
Yeah. Very likely we'll need it at some point.
Given how these ROMs have been, I would imagine.
I would think it's quite likely that Keys makes use of Rock Smash. I'm not sure if Tula knows of the Rock Smash rocks in Dark Cave or not. We'll see.
I know they exist. I just haven't found the route to them yet.
I think is it top left corner.
It's the top left corner. Okay, I was looking on the right hand side.
Okay. I think.
So what you do to get to the rocks is you go into Dark Cave, and you go to get that item, and once you get that hidden or like the item on the ground, you go straight down. There's a rock there, and then straight to the right, there's another rock there.
Right, okay.
Okay, so when you get the item, which direction would you be facing?
Left.
Okay.
Yeah. Straight down. Well, as you normally do, after getting the item to get out, you go straight down and then left. But I guess you just go straight down until you bonk, and that's a rock, and
Okay.
to the right of that, there's another rock by the sounds. Yeah, this Hypno would be definitely considerable to stick with if Relay Starter wasn't on the card.
Ooh, he has Stab Confusion. That's good to have.
That looks like, yeah, Keys will stick with this for sure. This sounds definitely good enough. Stab Confusion and Fire Punch is okay coverage. It's not great.
Yeah, it's great coverage for the Spinnerack.
Yeah, for sure. Did we see Bubble Beam as well in the first set? I wasn't sure if we saw that or not. Okay, Toot getting another flying type.
He's going to get this item over here. Sees a shelter. That's useful information because Stormy Cloister is on the card. Shelter evolves with a Water Stone, which he can pick up in Goldenrod City if he doesn't find it on the ground beforehand. And Mad picks up the item. It's a Twisted Spoon, so theoretically, Keys could give Alakazam a third spoon. The Twisted Spoon also has the advantage of powering up that Confusion. We'll see what Keys decides to do. Yeah, 3 spoons for Alakazam.
The sync up on naming as well.
Yeah. He's taking the heal here. Not a bad choice.
Did he take damage on the way back from Rome?
I think so.
He must have.
Oh yes, he's equipping the spoon. Matruma, what Keys has enabled, and Toot as well, although I'm not sure he realizes it, is hold to mash. So you basically hold the A or B button, and it makes the text go super fast.
I believe. We're using the speed gaming. Alright.
Okay. Yeah, same. Okay. No worries. That way I can turn on audio. Yeah, mobile sucks. Toot's still trying to find a main because he is going to have to release that Hypno eventually. What was the moveset, Sigma?
Looks like Toot's considering this Vaporeon.
We'll see what it knows.
Not a lot of...
No, that's not runnable.
Stab Hydro Pump, but that's it.
Yeah. Oh, he's running it! Toot!
Oh, that's
If I were to, I would
Interesting.
check additional slots here, or on 31, or even Dark Cave if I was desperate.
yeah, Dark Cave. Well, like, I'm surprised we're not going to see any Rock Smash from either runner. Like,
Uh,
Keith has his main, so it's not unsurprising that he doesn't go for that.
Picking up an
But,
extra Bitter Berry for safety. Confusion can be quite the troubler. What Confusion does if you are inflicted with it is it gives you a 50-50 chance of hitting yourself.
Yeah, so Vaporeon, really, its big downside is its low base speed.
Yeah.
Very strong special attack, good bulk, but its speed lets it down. So with a moveset like this, he's gonna have some issues with only having 5 real PP and a terrible attack stat that's not gonna really be able to make use of Metal Claw and Low Kick.
Yep. So Key's getting rid of that Hypno right away. About to take on the level 9 in Faulkner's gym. This tends to be a good indication of, whether you're prepared to take on the rest of the gym.
Good start. That's a very nice critical.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, he's
Still going to win the fight.
gonna need to take the center here.
Yeah. The crit burn basically prevented the reset there. That's a good encounter too. That's on the card.
Yeah. Stormy Cloister.
The Wrap, I think, probably would have been the best move to use there.
So
No real water coverage coming out of it for around here. A good move to pick up would be something like Razor Leaf, T-Bolt-ish.
Now,
would be bad.
This is interesting because Keys knows, or at least has a hunch based on when it was marked as to where Starmie is. So he might go back to 31 later to look for the Starmie. He could do that too. So he has two. You're right. So he has 2 paths to this goal. Obviously, one is more favorable. Baby blessings.
Aurora Beam Starmie, interesting. Probably not good enough.
Aurora Beam Starmie? What kind of rando?
Yeah, the shoulder is a very solid pickup that Keys already has. Getting that goal and getting him 1 closer to 4, rolling forward for him. We did see a Growlithe earlier, which is another stone Evo poke we have information on, which might see runners go for later on. Okay.
And it looks like Toots going straight into the gym as well.
So it looks like we're going to see him stick with this Vaporeon.
Ooh, Feint Attack. Not something an Alakazam likes to see.
Definitely still would prefer seeing Feint Attack than something like a Shadow Ball.
Yeah,
Shadow Ball
true.
is Alakazam's worst nightmare.
Yeah,
Physical
because
and
it's
super
physical.
effective. Yeah, Mega Horn as well. The Mega Horn, Shadow Ball, they're just the moves that you never want to see as an Alakazam.
Yeah, Alakazam's defenses are pretty bad.
He's essentially made of paper, yeah. We're gonna see Toot Hydro Pump his way through this fight with a level 5 Vaporeon. Interesting, interesting strategy. Looks like he might get through. Not gonna play around the. Well, he's gonna play around the critical or the 4 to 5 hit.
Yeah, he makes it through, so good job for him. Getting a whole bunch of levels in the process. Thrash.
Will need to go and take the center because he did use all 5 Hydro Pumps on that one poke.
Anyway, you'll notice all of the stars on the card. For those of you who are new to Cinco Bingo, the star basically means something that the runner knows. Well, actually, no, you can't see the stars. That's only for us. Never mind. Ignore me then. But yeah, the runners will be marking up their card with stars. Only they can see their own stars. So Toot can see Keiza's stars. You can't see either of their stars. But they basically mean that the runner knows they can complete the goal or have a path to completing that goal. And then as the race goes on, Keiz will rearrange his stars to reflect his final route to Cinco Bingo.
The program not gonna have any issues dealing with this Charizard.
So if you want to watch these runners after the race, you can find their streams by typing !R in the chat. And I highly encourage you to follow them. But if you do, and you see them watching another Cinco... Sorry, if you see them running another Cinco Bingo, now you know what the stars mean. I'm just tripping over my words today.
Oh, we haven't updated that command.
Oh no!
Alright. Oh, rip. Do we have any mods in chat?
Speed Gaming is pretty busy these days with the Link to the Past tournament.
Odyssey
Yeah, Odyssey.
as well.
Oh, that's so much fun to watch.
We've got another stone poke here that Keiz might look to pick up. It does
Looks
look
like he's doing
gonna go
good.
for it.
Nice miss.
Bide. This is
Oh, it's on the card too.
this is fine. Sure is.
That
It's in
should
an
be hurt.
interesting spot. Much.
Just a quick note, every tile in the cave can produce an encounter. So normally you repel through here, but seeing as Don't Use Repels is on the card, I don't think either runner is going to do that. Speaking of the
It
charcoal,
looks like information for Zatsu and a ghost type Pokemon are both on Route 45. That Toot just checked, which is a reasonable location. There's only 10 slots there.
yeah. It's not really another goal that would take you to that neck of the woods anyway, but you know, if you wanted to level something up in Claire's gym, I wouldn't blame you. Key's picking up the Natu, it looks like he's going to do just that. Leveling up the Natu. Get the Zatu,
Could
that's
just be
another
going for
evolution for him.
the flying type as well.
That too. That's a terrible space to get an encounter on, because that means that's going to mess up the movement. Or, no, not really.
Yeah, it wasn't on a 10 frame, which meant I think he could just keep going. Now, Mew. Not on the card.
Yeah, it's a Pokemon that can be on the card. It's also a fairly good poke to run as a main. Got Clefable. That's
Now
not
we
on
can see runners going for a fair few random TMs this race, because we do have TM20 as the center goal, which is a random TM. There's a when there are random TMs on the card, there's around about a 3 in 4 chance that they're obtainable in Johto, and then a 1 in 4 chance that they are either in Victory Road or Kanto.
Yeah, which is annoying, to say the least.
Definitely.
So you saw Toot catching the Clefairy earlier. I think he's going to evolve that for one of the 4. Not a bad choice.
Griffin, I can link you. I'll link everyone in chat. Oh, there, Goff has got a pace bin of what's required for each goal to be achieved.
Yep.
But generally, most are quite straightforward. The goals with names of Pokemon in it require you to catch those Pokemon.
Keys is getting absolutely butchered by encounters here.
Yeah, he's getting bodied right now. This is one of the worst parts of Don't Use Repels. It's getting 25 encounters in Union Cave.
Yeah.
And it's one of the definitely one of the reasons it's considerable to skip those items, because really the only item goals on the card are 4 Pokeballs.
Well, he might be looking for a Goldberry.
A Goldberry, true. But Goldberry, 3rd place in the bug catching contest really isn't that difficult.
Yeah, it is kind of difficult actually. Keys did a race the other day where he was absolutely bodied by that goal.
Yeah, generally Everstone is the hardest of the 3 places to come, because there are less pokes that can actually win 3rd place than 2nd place rather than 1st or 3rd.
Yeah, but it also depends on what the contest opponents have.
For sure, yeah. Which is completely random.
Toot picking up the Mankey here in Union Cave.
Even with all those encounters that Keys saw, he didn't get that Mankey.
Yeah, it was on the TM floor.
Yeah. He only got a few on that floor, I think. Oracle Fable and something else.
So you saw Keys picking up the Apricorn there. He's going to use that for the 4 Pokeballs. He also picked up a Lure Ball in the cave, which is useful as a backup because he's going to get a Lure Ball for free after the Slowpoke well. Well, look, no info.
So is he Cheats a little bit behind Keys in terms of progression, but has that 1 extra goal really? Because Keys just has to start evolve that shoulder.
And we all know that the player with the most goals is in the lead.
Definitely.
Toot opting not to take the checkpoint. That could come back
Keys
to bite him.
Doesn't really have any coverage for Dark types.
He takes a checkpoint. He must have heard me.
So we see Keys blow is revived, yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It's not really something you want to have to do in Slowpoke well.
So, Mike, the way the contests work is, I believe there's 14 different slots where Pokemon can exist. And then within those slots, there's also level variance. So that's different from encounters in the rest of the game, where there's 7 slots on land at fixed levels. Or 3 slots in the water with levels ranging up to +4 from a base amount. In the contest, you can find Pokemon anywhere from level 8 to level 17.
Yeah, exactly. with when the other goals, the gloom was marked, Keys will have an idea of where Minky Meowth is.
Number play. So that goal is basically find a Pokemon that has 4 non-damaging moves. Every Pokemon is guaranteed to be found in the wild with at least 1 damaging move. So if you find one with 3, then you can teach Flash. That'll be your 4th. Flash and the other HMs don't count as TMs because they're not TMs, they're HMs. Also, that Zapdos info might be useful.
Yep, that'll be interesting. It's not in a great spot at the moment. Not really part of any doable arrows, but if they stumble across Team 20, that could be a pretty useful goal.
Yeah, or if they stumble across Sandslash Arbok info.
Yep.
I love these training class names, by the way. Amiibo. Song leaves no. Dizzy Punch is not status because it's physical.
Yeah, it has to be a non-damaging.
Ooh.
That's why we say good job. You did save. It's quite unlucky though. There's no way that kills without a critical. Regardless of Alakazam's defense, he would have lived that for sure. It's pretty unlucky.
Yeah, Splash is status. But Slash is not. Yeah, it looks like Keys has this. Thunder Punch is a nice move. Much better than...
Oh, Sword Dance, the champ. Where is that? Yeah, if that was on early routes, that would be very nice.
Yeah, the main difference between Slash, Splash, and Flash is the spelling. Also, 2 are status moves.
For my sanity, I really want to swap Hydro Pump to slot 1.
Yeah, you can move moves around using the select button in battle, or by going to move from the Pokemon sub-menu and switching them around using the A button.
So does this Zapdos have 3 status moves? We've seen a few. We've seen at least 2.
I wasn't paying attention.
I think it has Reflect, Sleep Powder, Slash, and something else. So that could definitely be an option for the 4 TM status moves.
That is a candidate, assuming that they find it at a decent level. There's a chance that it'll be in too late an area.
That's true. At least Zapdos has that benefit of not learning moves very often.
Yeah. But I mean, it could only be in Ice Path.
Definitely. There are some terrible locations that it could be. Mount Mortar, Ice Path, Tin Tower,
Mount Silver.
Yeah. Well,
Tin Tower and Mount Silver are bad locations because they're entirely inaccessible. Mount Mortar, parts of it are inaccessible.
There's that move that Keys doesn't want to see.
Yeah.
Hopefully it was from a dragon, yeah.
So the interesting thing about these 2 twins that Toot's fighting right now is, depending on whether you fight the left or the right, they have different pokes. So you won't see it this time around, but had Toot fought the right trainer, he would have had privileged information that Keys doesn't have. Yeah, Curse is a status move. It doesn't count as a Ghost-type move, because in game its type is question mark, question mark, question mark. He's opting to use a box heal here.
Getting rid of that egg as well. He's not putting faith in hatching anything useful out of that.
Yeah. Most of the time you don't want to keep the egg in your party.
No. Generally it's quite unlikely that it provides anything useful.
Yeah.
And that having an extra slot in your party is more often than not much better than praying for hatching something useful.
Yeah. Because if you catch something else or want to pick up a gift Pokemon, it's useful to have that slot available. A, because the gift Pokemon won't join your party if it's full. And B, if you catch something, you can check its moves right away. Oh yeah, they gave Rivals the Spinnerack. What a laugh.
Hang off already. Keys is missing a couple of very close looking ranges here,
Yeah.
leaving the Machoke on 1 HP and the Nidoqueen on 2.
It doesn't look like this Alakazam has a good special DV.
Hydro Pump miss into Dynamic Punch hit. That is
Eesh.
not what you wanna see at all. Oh, and to a Dynamic Punch critical. That's really not what you want to see.
Yeah, whether
Also
Dynamic
having to
Punch
Hydro
hits or
Pump.
not is a coin flip.
Yeah, also having to hit these Hydro Pumps on Dragonair is less than ideal.
Yeah.
Going to be able to deal with it fine, though.
There's a Staryu, that's another path to the Star McCloy. So Keiza's considering it.
I think he's gonna go for it because it's another stone. So
Yeah.
that'll get him, I think, to 3 stone pokes now.
Very much.
Earthquake.
Ooh.
Critical.
See, that's a move that I would have liked to have had in my practice. I was running a Donphan, which pretty much had no answer for electric types other than lol, you can't shock me.
Oh, he also has Gloom. So I think the Keys is now set up that goal.
Yep.
Very true. So it'll be likely that we see column 1 finished if we get information on Slowpoke, Poliwag, Galaga, Delibird, Farfetch'd.
Yeah. In worst case scenario, Keys could opt to do breed strats for the Poliwag.
Yeah. As long as he has the Gloom information in his Pokedex, the Pokeball next to it, it's fine. So if he evolves the Gloom, he still has the Gloom
Yeah.
information in his Pokedex, so he's fine.
And now he gets to be butchered by encounters in the forest.
Yeah. We'll see how
Ooh, there's
How
a Fire
much
Stone
that-
already. That's
he
a good
needs.
pickup.
What does he need? Three waters and a leaf stone, right?
So he needs 2 waters, the fire which he picked up, and the leaf stone.
What can he use the fire stone on? Sorry. I don't think he has a poke that.
So fire stone
takes
for
that fire
Growlithe.
he
Water
hasn't called the
stones.
Growlithe though. He already has the 4 stones pokes he needs.
Yeah.
He's got the 3 water pokes. He's got the Shelter, Staryu, Poliwhirl, for the 3 waters, and he's got the build for the
Oh yeah, that's
leaf.
right. Polyworld into Polywrath.
So I don't think he doesn't need to go for the
Well, he has a Firestone anyway that he picked up.
yeah, that'll end up just being $1,000, I think, most likely.
Yeah. Gunner.
He had to kill a gunner.
Oh, keys. Ooh, Caterpie is a good Pokemon for the Evolve 4 goal.
That is a very good poke.
But yeah, the goal of Cinco Bingo is to get Cinco Bingos. Because Cinco means 5 in Spanish.
This Caterpie's still not a great catch rate. Status really doesn't help catch rate much
Yeah.
in these randomizers, as much as it does in
Yeah.
the vanilla game.
Well, I mean, status is applied after health is taken into account, so status
Yeah.
does have the same effect as usual. So the way this works is every Pokemon in the game is modified to have a catch rate equal to that of Magikarp. So it's the maximum possible catch rate. And also the catch curve has been modified so that at full health, it's a 1 in 3 chance to capture with a Pokeball. And at, I think it's 1/3 health, it's guaranteed capture.
Sounds about right, I think.
Yep. And the way catch rate is calculated is the specific ball effect is applied first, then the health effect, then the status effect. So, because the health effect is applied on a catch rate of 255, having a
That's
Great
a
Ball
lot.
or an Ultra Ball doesn't make it any easier to catch. So you're better off just buying Pokeballs. It's a better use of your money.
He's cashed up there, selling 20,000 worth of
Yeah.
worth of items.
So he's getting his Staryu evolved into a Starmie for Starmie Cloister. It's 2. In this way, he doesn't have to worry about this goal at all during cleanup. So now he has the Starmie Cloister goal twice over. And now he evolves his Gloom.
Yeah, a poke with 2 status moves plus Flash, you would still have to level it up and pray that it learns a status move on level up.
Yeah. Because the runners don't know a priori where everything is or what things learn at each level. They know what levels Pokemon learn moves at, but they don't know what those moves will be.
He still has a lot of pokes to catch from the card, so it's quite likely that one of the pokes on the card can fulfill that goal for him.
Yeah.
Because he does have, like, at this stage, they're both looking to get those 10 flying types, so finding something in 3 status is actually quite likely.
And I mean, they also have the Zapdos info. Teaching Sweet Scent now. A lot of candidates to learn that. Yeah, both runners are using the same seed, same card. So, ooh, he's oh yeah, he has a full party, so he's not picking up the Kenya here. That's a free Pokemon that could be on the card.
He said he didn't have space in his party, so he's going to pick it up on the way back.
Yep. Yeah, so he's using the PC here, switching boxes. It's a free save too. So if he doesn't get Goldberry first try, he can reset, try again. He has 20 minutes to get this berry. And he's currently in the lead progress-wise, so as long as he doesn't get screwed by RNG, he should be fine. There's Articuno. But it's not going to get third place.
But that will get him the Articuno Gold card, which is nice.
Well, we're assuming that after he catches this, he's going to find something that will get him third place.
That's true.
Of
I
course,
think after catching this, if he doesn't get third place,
he
we're
might
most
just
likely
move
going
on.
to see clock reset later on.
Yeah. So clock resetting is a perfectly viable option.
A 13 Hitmontop is probably too good.
Yeah, it's definitely a fail.
That's a second place, I think.
Yeah.
Could be a third place with something like a double pincer. But yeah, unlikely.
Yeah. He's killing that for experience.
Yeah.
Don't click that link. There's Centru.
That is 15 centuries interesting. This is either Goldberry or Nullberry. This is actually quite likely to get the Goldberry, I think.
Yeah. And also he can evolve it for Sand/Jarbok.
Yeah.
If it gets in.
Doesn't want to get in the 1 in 3. It's 4 breakouts.
It's a popular meme that minimum catch rate is a lie.
Yeah. 5 balls. So it's definitely worse than average.
So it looks to me like Keys is gonna keep this. Yeah, he's gonna grab the TM here. Could be the one on the card. And he'll quit out, and what happens, happens.
Are we gonna see him get the item? No, he's just gonna quit out after the TM. That's fine. Oh, and he gets a berry. He's beaten out by 2 Metapods. That's impressive.
What are the chances? Checking the moves. Mudslap does not count as a status move, unfortunately, so...
That's a ghost type Pokemon.
Yep.
Very nice.
Recall that both runners saw a Gengar earlier.
Yeah, and what they did, I believe they had information that was on Route 40.
Yeah.
Which they have to go to anyway for the Zatu, assuming they don't get a Noctowl. So, it's not that useful, because I'm sure Keys will go to 45, and as long as the Gengar is in the water encounter, he'll most likely see that, trying to look for the Zatu.
Yeah, you'll also notice Toot picked up a TM that Keys skipped. Keys might go back and check it later, but it's not going to be useful. And the fact that Toot didn't mark it might tip him off that it's not useful. Ooh, Blastoise. Nope, that's only 2.
Yeah, Gengar, yeah, I think you might be right. Gengar might have been in well as well, but 45 only has 10 slots, whereas I think Slapwick Wall has 20.
14? No, 20. You're right, you're right. It's,
yeah, water on both floors.
Yep. Seven that they can access now.
Yeah.
With the progress they've made.
Once they hit certain strength, they can access the other.
Yep.
13.
Vileplume is definitely something he's wanted to see here. Ooh, Mega Horn is not.
Nope. That
Ouch.
hurts.
It's quite painful. Just gonna drink the coconut though, so we good. Yeesh. Picking up Future Sight.
Yeah, I think the Vaporeon, it's not great. As soon as it gets served, it'll be excellent.
Yeah, Stab Surf is the best move. Right up there with Stab Piss Kick.
It's actually gotten considerably far, really, for what the moveset is.
Yeah.
He has also got quite unlucky with nothing really in the way of a TM that could benefit his moveset. Blue Girl being nice to Keys.
Yep, that's the best RNG for that girl.
Yeah. Yep, the Hoot Hoot info, which could be useful for row 5 call 1, but I think we'll still see both runners go for the Xatu.
Keys, for some reason, opting to skip the 4 trainers for now.
I think we're going to see him grab these 2 items and then he might grab them later in the bug catching contest.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Because they do change.
Well, but he is skipping the 4 trainers. Jeez, what
not
are
a bad
you?
play.
I
still don't
guess
have info for the
so we don't have info for Coughing Grimer, that is true.
Or Dunsparce, Smeagol also.
Yeah.
Not having info on those means that...
yeah, and he could always come back into it later when he's, a bit higher level.
I think that Sunkern is definitely more useful for Toot, because he doesn't have his 4 stone pokes yet, and that can be a useful Sunstone evolve for him. He's just killing it for the minute amount of experience it gives. It's a War Stone for trouble.
He's picking up an extra Water Stone. Good to have for the 3 pokes he already evolved.
So this is the Source Center to visit.
Yeah.
It's an extra 10-second cutscene, but by watching this cutscene, it allows you to go and get Bill's Eevee and Goldenrod later, which is a gift Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Bill. Bye, Bill.
Can also be useful if you want to, if Max Phone Book is a goal, because you can get a free phone number from.
Well, you don't need to
Bill's
talk
house.
to Bill for that.
No, that's true. You
Yeah.
can just get it from her. But
But
generally, you get the gift poke anyway.
It is a nice
Just makes
safety,
that
though,
trip
to
more worth it.
have the checkpoint in Ecruteak.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have Noctowl info for Keys. Who's gonna get that as well?
Yeah, this might could be in a better location than the Xatu. Xatu is in 10 slot area, whereas the as long as if the Noctowl's in an area with less than 10, it's definitely the one worth going for.
Yeah, like if it's in Olivine Water, that's pretty much one of the best places you can.
Olivine Water's got 6, I think.
6. There's also
Cherry
Newmark Water,
Grove
Cherry
Water's
Grove,
Violet,
Ecruteak,
Ecruteak, yeah. Anywhere like
Blackthorn.
that. Yeah. And there's Cyanwood as well.
Yeah, Sandwood, I think.
Yeah.
40
good
as
locations.
well.
But then again, it could be in Mount Water.
It
Who
could.
knows?
It could be in
Correct.
Meme Islands. which is
Oh. Rejected by the blue girl.
yeah.
It's bad RNG.
She's like, I don't swing that way.
We're seeing coin case grab here, I think.
Yep. Yeah, I don't see haircut on the card.
Nope.
Can it even be on
No
this
haircut,
card?
no Pokemaniacs. So he's just gonna, looks like he's gonna grab the
Yeah, the
coin
coin
case
case
and maybe the
and
2 hidden
if he,
items.
yeah, if he knows about them. We're just getting all sorts of info here.
Mhm.
We've got Farfetch, which is row 1, call 1.
So he skips both hidden items on the way down. Let's see if he grabs one on the way out.
So if
Grabs
Team 20
one.
shows itself,
Skipping the other one, looks like. Nope, grabs it. Okay, just really suboptimal movement, but that's fine.
yeah. Alakazam is gonna be great with Surf. So now Tute's going to check the Pokemon here. Gligar is the 100.
Very nice.
Looks like Tute's passing it up for now. Checking his money. Trying to decide whether to make the play.
He needs 30,000, I believe.
Plus he needs room in his party.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's about 22k short. I think buying the Gligar now was the better play, because if he goes back later and buys both, it might give Keys too much information seeing 2 goals marked at once.
Yeah.
But we'll see what he does. Buying them separately was definitely considerable to not give away information to Keys.
Yep. Could easily throw him off. And Keys going for X specials here on the rival fight.
Because what the last information I think Keys saw what Tute was the 4 national park trainers.
Yeah.
And really hasn't seen anything since.
Yeah. Oh, there's Cloister info, Kappa. Madman was defeated. That's how I predict this race will end. Oh my god. Raycow is knocked out.
Is that a Porygon speaking?
No, that sounded like Magneton.
Magneton.
And I didn't hear the hot dog. Or, I mean, I did, but I don't remember what it was.
Wasn't anything useful, I don't think.
Well, there's the actual Raycow.
So there was Sandshrew in National Park and in the bug catching contest.
Huh. Wizard A, the rules for this race are basically no major glitches. You have to get 5 bingos.
Oh, is he doing the bug catching? He must be doing the bug catching contest.
He is.
Right.
Yeah, he saved it till later, which essentially gives him less time, but looks like he's gonna
18 Sandshrew. Let's see if this does any better than Keys' 15 that lost to Metapod.
beat a Scyther!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, he's resetting for it!
Oh, he reset the items. That's a pretty big mistake, really.
Yeah.
Not that the items were useful, but
Oh. It means that now he's just going to catch pokes, not worry about the items, because he only has 5 minutes left until the date rolls over. Or wait, no, he did daytime, I forgot. So doesn't have to worry about that. He can just keep resetting until he wins the gold berry. Doesn't look like this Eevee is good enough.
1480. Weedle, banana, yep. Beat out by a Weedle. Pathetic. Yeah, we did, we saw that.
Yeah.
That's extremely unlucky. So I guess we want a 17 Sandshrew by the looks.
Well, again, it's all RNG.
Yeah. 15 Sandshrew could come, could come third,
13
or
meter
18
Elon could have done
come
it
third.
too.
It's, more luck, really.
Yeah, 10 Sandshrew, no way. "13 female Sandshrew, not a chance." Keys right now starting the Morty fight.
That
That
could. 17's too high.
that was a mistake, too. Hey, Palm.
The bomb is on the card.
Yeah, I think Toot is set on the Sandshrew because of the Arbok Sand Slash goal.
Yeah. I think, yeah, keeping the 18 Sandshrew could be very good, but here we go. This is the one benefit. He finds that Articuno.
Yep. So the question is... Oh, he ran from it! No! Toot, what are you doing?
Oh, no.
Does he not realize it's on the card? Or...
He's gonna realize his mistake in a second, and he's gonna be very angry at himself.
But what if he doesn't realize his mistake? Toot, no!
Oh, no.
Oh! There's a good find.
7 Machamp.
And the
Looks
16
like he
Noctowl.
has his Noctowl.
Yep.
No.
7 Machamp doesn't even place.
Oh, and he reset the Articuno Dex info as well.
Yeah. Oh, I never go for this item. Since Goldberry is still at large, I don't blame Keys for going for it. He's been going for that item a lot lately.
Interesting. Fighting both trainers here.
Yeah, he's going for as much info as he possibly can. Aerodac is not going to help him out too much aside from being another flying poke. Yeah, so I'll have to review the formula, but I think, yeah, health is definitely a big determinant
Oh boy. Hello, Greg. Magic dog.
Yep.
Thunderbolt.
We're starting to see the downsides of Toot's setup, which is that his computer cannot handle long streams like this. Ooh, he's going for Rock Smash. Goldberry could be one of the Rock Smash items, I think.
We're not seeing Keys do Lighthouse for the Mirror Badge early on. Might see him do it later.
Yeah. Lighthouse is fairly time consuming, so if he can route around Mineral Badge, he will.
Yeah, definitely a good one to be able to skip if you can.
Yeah.
Still don't really have a path to 5 bingos yet though, not even close.
Yeah, Mineral Badge is in quite a good place on the card.
It is, it is. Yeah, if they can stumble across TM20, it's in an excellent spot.
Yeah, there's a bunch more TMs that get opened up shortly after getting Fly. Ooh. Encounter on the last possible tile. That's gotta sting. Oh, so yeah, water types in the water. What kind of rando?
So did Keys intentionally skip or just forget the item finder? What do you reckon?
Did he skip what? I'm sorry.
Item finder. Didn't grab a Necrotique.
Oh. It's possible he just forgot. I completely forgot about it too. But look, Shucky is a flying type.
That's very handy.
It's also the mistake. Yeah, Item Finder is one of those things that I tend to pick up while I'm in the area, because I know I'll forget later. And it's also possibly difficult to route in depending on where pokes show up.
Yeah, there's not really an efficient time to grab it. When you're doing the tower and Morty, it's never really on the way. But if you're going for an item on, what is it, 36? 37?
37, yeah, it's
37. Then it's actually on the way, so could be optimal.
yeah, so the moves Pokemon learn are randomized, but not when they learn them. Every Pokemon is guaranteed to start out with exactly 4 moves, at least one of which is damaging. Items on the ground are randomized, items you get from NPCs are not. The moves taught by TMs are randomized, except for Dig, Sweet Scent, Headbutt, and Rock Smash. HMs are not randomized at all. The item past the second ice puzzle in Ice Path will always be HM07, which is Waterfall. And then where you find Pokemon is also randomized. And the Pokemon and trainers are randomized as well, as you can clearly see by the Squirtle in Chuck's gym. When Pokes Evolve is not randomized, but some of them are modified to be,
More
better for
accessible.
speed running.
Mm.
Abhorrent Gumi also would be pleased. So we have information for keys to finish up row 5.
We also have Elixir information now.
Yeah, if they can get a big enough Magikarp.
Ooh, that fortress is gonna die.
Oh, it's a dead fortress, alright. Wizard Catboo. That's the second Catboo I've seen in this ROM. P-Lifer, define normal.
So what we mean by information is when they see a Pokemon, they can then check their Pokedex for the location. The location of where to find it. So if they need it for
Oh, that's a
Holy
good
Mother of
find.
God. That is. Holy shit.
That is such a good find for keys. So now he doesn't have to do the contest again. No clock research required. So now he's picking up the item finder.
Yeah.
And at
I
this
think
point
another interesting thing about Item Finder now is it doesn't really give any information
Yep.
on how far he's progressed. He could be finished Morty for all Toot knows.
Yeah. So now Keys is heading over to the Lake of Rage area. There's a shiny Pokemon in the lake that he has to either catch or defeat, and then he talks to the lands to unlock the rest of Johto. There's also a TM up here that he's going to check.
Yep.
The
By also going up here first, it sets his fly point to Lake Rage, so I can just fly back to in front of the
it's a
characters.
very good threat. You know, and
Yeah,
when
that
they...
Goldberry gives him a good lead now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he doesn't win this.
Yeah. With the amount of game progression and the Goldberry advantage, that's in a spot that will almost it won't be checked. There's no way that Toot finds that item. Yeah, that's a
Ooh,
good encounter.
There's Arbok.
That's a good encounter. Because at that point he only had information through Evolving Sandshrew. He did not have the game corner information.
Yep.
So that's a very good encounter.
Yeah. He doesn't even have the coin case at this point.
Yep.
So, that is what we in the field call a luck sack. So, I think Keys has his route mostly laid out at this point. He just needs a couple more things to show up, and then he's good for the end game. Yeah, shiny Voltorb looks like a great ball. Toot now getting the APOM info. So now Keys is in full cleanup mode. He's picking up the ball that he left with Kurt.
Yep, so depositing the Sanctuary doesn't need to evolve that anymore.
Yep. Checking the knockout.
No, none of those are candidates for the full non-TM status.
Yeah. I think he's gonna want to check the Voltorb now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
2.
Only 2.
And 1. And 1.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Maybe he'll find something else with the information he has.
Depositing 4 items, 4 balls, so there's
Yep.
no way he accidentally uses them. Very safe play there.
Yep. Fairly standard play from Keys. So now he's going to check the Pokédex to see what's where.
So that Acon might be the first one, no? Goes past it. Oh, that's a good. That's six slots. That's
yeah,
not bad.
that's not bad.
45. So 6 slots or 10 slots?
Yep. Also,
10 slots.
that's it's 39. Yeah, 39.
7. That's 7
Yeah,
slots.
so that's just grass.
Yeah.
And I closed my eyes, I blinked, and I missed
so
APOM.
really, no bad locations. They're all good. They're all 10 slots or less, which is very solid for his cleanup. He could finish this very quickly. It's probably about a 130 card, I would say.
Yep. I think he pretty much has this in the bag. Unless he sells his gold berry.
Accidentally, yeah, that would be a little awkward.
Or get screwed by minimum cash rate. So he's checking the well while he's here.
Yep.
I expect he'll be picking up any flying pokes he finds as well, just so that he has.
Just getting the item.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh! Whoa! What a
It is
find!
what he needed. That is what he needed.
Boom! Here comes the boom!
Now we're gonna see some fast cleanup. What is his fastest way to finish? We're gonna see him skip Mineral Badge. Almost definitely.
Yeah, if he goes for one of the extra badges, it's going to be the Glacier badge because that synergizes well with the Ghost type Pokemon. 4 trainers.
I think with the Mineral Badge skip though, he will probably have to go for the Elixir.
So
it'll be Col 3, Col 4, Row 5, and what are his other 2? What do you reckon? Sorry, Row 1 as well. And then he just needs one of the diagonals. So I think he will do Mineral Badge for TLDR, and that'll be his 5.
Yeah, if he doesn't find Coughing Grimer, he's going to go for TLBR most likely. Yeah.
So yeah, this is Gengar we're looking for, isn't it?
Was it Gengar? Or was it Hunter? I forget which.
Yeah, neither runner has Slowpoke or Polybag information other than through breeding.
Man, breed strats are a meme because they're just so time consuming. Two opting to set up for Mineral Badge now.
Yeah.
It might cost him the race.
Yeah. There's the Haunter.
There's the Hunter.
In the first 3 slots, that's very nice.
Yep. that's a guaranteed catch from here.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much has his route laid out in front of him.
Yeah. So it looks like he. What's he looking for here? What was it? Was it the APOM that was here?
Did you check the APOM?
I think he checked the APOM. Far-fetched.
Okay.
Far-fetched.
Lucky, please. Well, there's Pincer. That's sometimes on the card. Yeah, I saw him skip over the APOM, so it would be pretty far-fetched for him to be looking for it here. Pokemon plays Pokemon? Who wouldn't? They're the best people to play against because, you know, the better you... The more you play against the best, the better you become as a result.
And that's the thing. Just through watching these races, you learn something new every time, just because there's so much content in this game.
Yeah, I'm like learning all the hidden item locations that I didn't know playing casually.
The especially the hidden rock smash items.
Yeah, the hidden items, the optimal movement through certain areas. Like, I didn't know there was a way to skip the second trainer in Morty's gym before I started watching these.
Oh, this is we know this is not the right player from Shoot, but he is checking the TM here for a TM 20.
It's possible that this team could be just a dupe. You might also think that Keys checked the TM in the lighthouse, and that's what the 20 was, so he'll be confused when it's not the 20.
Yeah.
Or he'll just get lucky and it'll be the 20.
He could have inferred it was in Slowpoke Well through the marking of 4 different Pokeballs, but that's such a common item to find on the ground that it really doesn't give away a location.
It's not really any information at all. So,
yeah.
2 stages of Lucky are here.
Middle Lucky and Big Lucky.
Yep.
This is what Toot needs, though. He needs Keys to struggle with these 10% slots, if they are 10% slots.
He also needs Keys to struggle with these.
That's a good Moltres location. That's a bit of a...
Yeah, it's entirely possible that this is a 30% slot and Keys is just incredibly unlucky this late in the game.
Yeah.
It's happened before. Where he spent 10 minutes searching for one slot that refuses to show up.
But yeah, the Moltres being in Aquatic Water does let Toot off the hook for running away from that Articuno earlier.
Yeah. And, I mean, that's information that only Toot has, although it's not really going to give him too much of an advantage since Keys already has a goal.
Movement is still very important as well. As we saw earlier, we've seen Toot hit 2 extra trainers.
Yeah.
Through just being less polished in his movement.
Yeah, I mean, Keys has been doing this for years now. He knows the movement like the back of his hand.
There's that coughing grammar information. That's could be very useful for Toot. I don't think it's enough for him to come back though.
Yeah. At this point, if either runner encounters one of the roaming Pokemon, they should automatically win. In which case, Paradox Paradoxical Remedy, another competitor who sadly dropped to the losers bracket, would have won many, many matches because he always seems to find the Realmer Pokemon.
Yeah. Keys is not happy with that tile. How many slots have we seen? 5 or 6?
I haven't been counting.
We've almost exhausted all of them. Because we've seen Typhlosion, Pinsir,
Tentacle.
Charmander, Tentacle, Quilava. That's 5.
Yeah. You said Charmander already, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've seen at least 5. So we've either got 1 or 2 left.
Oh yeah. Come on, Keys. Let's go, Keys.
This is pretty brutal at the moment.
Yeah. Guess we're just gonna keep checking these slots until we find what we're looking for. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Toots taking on Chuck's gym. Going to pick up the Fly HM. Hopefully, I didn't see whether he picked up the secret potion yet or not. Hopefully he doesn't leave without doing that. Side up.
Yeah, it's
That's
not a fun thing to come back and get.
That's number 6 in this area, I think. So we're just looking for one slot, and given Keys' luck, it could be the 30%.
The Glacier Badge is means you have to beat Price, basically.
Yeah. I can see Keys now. He's probably got his head in his hand, muttering under his breath, "This is stupid."
Yeah, banging his head against the table. This is when you just sit down and slump in your seat and just get depressed with how bad this encounter luck is. Like, ugh. This is 6. Yeah, we're seeing 6. Yeah.
Oh my god! What is going on?
Maybe there's a secret tile of water in this round,
Face.
just hidden behind all the trees.
This is Keys' least favorite part of Cinco Bingo is
I think it's everyone's, isn't it?
just getting trolled by one slot that refuses to exist.
Yeah, that's right. The Psylocke is the 6.
So, yeah, until Keys finds this slot, there's really not much going on for either runner.
There it is.
There we go. Alright, so in the chat, who was keeping track of how many attempts Keys took to find this one elusive, far-fetched slot?
In before Boom.
No,
Oh, I got it.
easy catch.
Oh,
Easy
boy.
catch.
If Farfetch'd boomed on him,
Oh.
nine minutes.
He's gonna have a mouthful about that. Still only 2 status moves.
I think it's better for his sanity that we don't tell him how many it was. Oh boy.
He's now just cleaning up some goals in this area, picking up the experience share. What's he gonna do now? Oh, he's giving away Kenya.
See you, Kenya.
Nice knowing ya. 83 encounters. Oh my god. Keys is gonna have a mouthful about this. This is the
Napalm search begins. See,
Alright.
this is what Toot needs to come back though. Another
Yep.
9-minute Napalm.
There's
That's a flying
Skarmory,
type.
that's a flying type. Yeah, if Jinx was a 30%. Yes, that sounds like Keys' luck. What was the far-fetched? Yeah.
Yes, 39.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's understandable.
As you'd expect.
And now we've seen the full lucky line.
Yeah. There's that Moltres. Didn't take long at all.
Yeah, Moltres, or as we like to call it, fire chicken.
Oh, the duck's back for it.
Oh no!
The duck's revenge.
Duck like this! Duck like this!
The Cyndaquil line and the duck wanted keys.
Oh,
Oh boy.
what a meme!
Now we just need a pincer on this route and it'll be set.
This quacks me up. Dear God.
Kingler will do. No, another flying type. That's 5 slots, right?
Yeah.
I think he's seen 5 at least. There's only 2 left. Yeah.
Alright.
Let's see if Toot can start getting some stuff done.
Oh my goodness. It's gonna spend 5 minutes here. Oh!
That's
Look what Toot
6.
found!
Toot got the Noctowl. And the Grammar.
Ooh!
Interesting
Rock
that,
Slide Grimer.
because we did see Keys go and get that Noctowl, which was on the same route as the Grammar. Ooh, did we see Toot crash? I hope not. No, we're good, we're good.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're good, we're good.
final.
Ooh, yeah,
It's-
we're dropping some serious frames, yeah.
Yeah, it's about freaking time. And you're seeing the Toot effect right now, where Toot's computer for
5. Yeah.
So he's found 8 flying types. He just needs 2 more for that goal.
Tintalma and Nasuba, yeah.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Oh, that's
Charizard's pretty good. That's Newbark Water.
Newbark Water.
It's gonna be the 60% and he'll never see it.
Yeah, let's hope it's the 10 for Toot's sake.
Ah,
Yeah.
first try.
Yeah, it's a 60.
Whoa!
Wowie. Hey, he has to get some luck going his way at least, right?
Yeah.
We'll have to let him know
Yeah.
that Charizard was the 10% slot after.
He's gonna be so pissed.
Yep.
So, 10 slots on 30 where Doduo can show up.
Yeah. I would assume he goes straight to the water. Generally, when that'll be the case if you see something that was on 30 that you didn't see early on, because normally you see 4 or 5 slots at least.
Still, the admins have a copy of the log. Hold on. Spike. I saw 2 status moves. What were the other 2 on Napalm?
I believe it was 2. Ooh!
Ooh, that's a luck sack if I ever saw one.
Hello.
That pretty much
Okay.
gives him column 1.
Yeah.
So, what does that make his route now?
I think it just means he skips Mineral Badge, right?
I think it does. So, call 1, call 3, call 4, row 5, row 1.
Mm-hmm.
He has Magikarp info.
Or it's Elixir or Mineral Badge.
Yeah. You think so? I mean...
There it is. Water encounter. As expected.
Now, he doesn't have Mankey Meowth marked, so... It doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Breakout into Air Blast crit kills here. There it is!
There we go. Oh. You need to get in,
I believe
friend.
the Doduo, I think, would have lifted Giga Drain as well.
There we go.
Gets lucky. Doesn't sweep his team.
Yeah. So very unfortunate when your main dies because you tend to solo.
He's going for the Magikarp. Nope, he's not.
Nope.
No, he's done
Okay.
no edge.
That's off. That's off the table.
Lucky.
Yeah. So now he either looks back into the Coffin Grimer, or he climbs the tower twice.
I'm gonna unmute my mic because I see no use of me just talking to you guys and then not talking to them. But, I mean, honestly,
are we
at this
seeing?
point,
Yeah, we're doing the 4 trainers now.
yeah, at this point, he may as well just, yeah, the lighthouse for Mineral Badge.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's also 7 slots outside the contest, which could potentially hold Coffin Grimer.
So Mineral Badge, National Park, and Glacier Badge, and he's done. That looks about right. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Three to go.
So basically, the Magikarp, you need a big enough Magikarp. I'm pretty sure it's bigger than 3.8 or 3.6 or something like that. Maybe it's 4.5.
Something stupid like
It's
that.
some dumb like size that this guy judges it on, and if it's bigger than that, he'll give you an elixir.
Yeah, so the size is based on the Vs, same as everything else in this game.
It's a good point that Garth made. Mankey Meowth, he pretty much knows where it's at.
Yeah, he should have an inkling that it's what is it? Base floor of Union Cave, I believe, because he caught it at the same time as Blue.
It was basement, yeah. It was one floor
Well,
down. It was one floor down. It was basement floor 1.
But like Union Cave is 30 slots, so he's not so keen on.
He's probably still.
He knows that it's one of the first 20.
He got in there earlier and didn't see it.
One of the first 14, rather. But yeah, as Monty said, it's more likely that he's going to get tangible info on one of those 2 Pokemon goals just by doing all of these fights. Volchok, he already did Chuck.
So yeah, doing the Glacier Badge first, the shorter one, and if he gets Coffee Grimer information from it, he can skip the longer of the 2 goals.
Yep, so he's fighting this girl now because she only has 1 Pokemon, it's faster. And then there's more Gligar information that they don't need.
Yep. There was the Surf. Why not Surf? Surf would have killed.
Jeez, please. Them. I think he's just wanted to give Toot a fighting
There's the Grimer.
chance.
There's the Grimer.
There it is. Okay, so
skip to the Mineral Badge.
Yep.
And he's gonna see where it is, and he's gonna be like, "Well, fuck! I didn't see that when I looked for the Noctowl."
So this. Huh. He's still going to need Mankey Meowth to get Cinco with this board. I think, unless I'm miscounting.
1, 2, he's got...
He's already got... Miscounting. Yeah,
he already has 4.
Yeah, Coffin Grimer will be Cinco.
Yeah, it'll be the last one. It'll be done.
There's...
Not the most efficient, 21 goals, but...
Yeah,
hey, listen.
Been better cards.
Listen, it was no me versus Medic where I didn't waste a single one, and neither did Medic.
Yeah, I mean the only wasted goal is release starter.
And well, yeah, technically, and don't use repels, yeah.
Yeah, so the 2 goals that they were guaranteed to get from the beginning. And look, second try Grimer. So Keys just needs to catch this and done.
What is that, 37? Oh no, it's 38.
Yeah.
No, 30. Yeah, is it 38?
37 is south.
Yeah, it's 38. Well, that's not bad. It was a 15%. Same with the Noctowl.
Just waiting for the done.
There it is.
There it is. Keys is the winner.
Yay, I get a rematch.
Yep, Keys v Herc next round.
I can't wait. I beat him not too long ago. This will be a good, this will be good. I get to beat him again. Heckin' nerd.
And... two's still going.
Yeah, I don't know. Did he buy the Sand Slash?
He bought the Sand Slash.
He did. Yeah.
Wow.
Hi.
Hi.
Did he buy the Sand Slash?
You bought the same
Ah! Ah!
So can we
I hear
fucking
myself.
talk about how it took 9 minutes to find one fucking Pokemon? That's bull. That's such
Yeah.
bull.
That was fucked.
God.
Can we talk about how it
What's
took you
even crazier is
took you 5
the
minutes
one
to
that
find
took
a
you 5
20?
minutes was a 20%.
And the
Of
one
course.
that took you one encounter, the Charizard, was a 10%.
Of course. Why not? Nothing makes sense.
Oh my
My
goodness.
Lord.
It was
I
a
hate
little
everything.
ridiculous.
I hate
Yeah.
everything.
We knew that this was your least favorite part of
I'm
the whole
sure.
run.
I'm
Oh.
sure you knew, like, the moment I got to 10 encounters without fighting that Farfetch'd, that I was seething. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
we also knew that Gligar
We
was
know
a
you
game
knew,
corner
Keys.
poke.
That Goldberry was a pretty nice find, though.
So, why am I hearing an
man,
ad?
I'm pretty good at hidden items, man.
So, you could have gotten that goal, in very quickly if you had gone to the game corner. Gligar was it was the 100 poke.
Yeah.
Which goal?
Gligar,
Farfetch'd.
Delibird, Farfetch'd.
The 9 minute.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah. Sand Slash was also there, but it was a little heftier of a price.
It was 1,500.
No, see, I've been wanting to do Rock Smash strats for a while, and I was like, okay, this is as good a time as any. And as soon as I got the Goldberry, I was like, hey.
Yeah.
Feels good. That made up for the fact that, you know, Farfetch was a douche.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stumbling into that Slowpoke was nice, because otherwise I was going to do Mineral Badge.
Yeah, that was nice to get on the way to Doduo.
And I figured the Doduo was in the water because I saw, like, I think 5 slots on Route 30.
Mm-hmm.
Toot appears to be giving up, so we're going to see if he
He's-
wants to join us in voice.
He's already lost.
I'm gonna assume that Mankey Meowth was in Union Cave somewhere because of where I
Yeah.
marked it, and I'm gonna guess it was the basement because I got like
Yep.
every slot on the top floor.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was basement.
You're not wrong.
I was considering going back there, but I wanted to take safe plays before I started doing risky plays.
Before wasting time again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the Farfetch was kind of discouraging.
Understandable.
Very discouraging.
Yeah, I'd be discouraged by that as well.
But yeah, the funny thing about the Rock Smash thing is, like, I got 3 items out of it. So in terms of, like, value, not counting the fact that I got a goal, it actually really wasn't worth it, but I really didn't want to go back into the contest. I've been so jaded by that lately.
I'm surprised you didn't go for a Rock Smash 15 Pokemon just to see what
Didn't
it
go-
was.
Didn't go for what?
Yeah, the Rock Smash encounter to see what the level 15 was.
I got one. It was a Porygon.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not so bad. Just, even if it's early on, it's fine.
Hey, Toot. Oh, he's
Bye,
gone.
Toot.
Well, see ya, buddy.
Good talk.
Yeah.
So, Keys, your next match is with Oro, right?
Wrong.
Herc.
It's with me.
With,
That'd
oh,
be Keys.
right. Hold on.
Me and him have been going back and forth recently. Me and him.
Bracket in front of me.
I think
That's right, because Medic. Medic.
I think
Why?
I think I have the advantage because of the card we're using. I think if it were a newer card, Herc would have the advantage, but it's still like 55-45.
I beat you with this card though. So
Hey,
I
Toot.
mean, if you're gonna play that game, I've beaten you with this card like 10 times tier 1.
I mean, yeah, sometimes. I've beaten you at least twice with this though.
I've beaten you 20. What's your point?
Yeah, you know. I still beat you.
I'm trying to be nice here.
Oh, I know.
Good game, Keys.
Bad game. Farfetch is a dick.
Yeah, it took him 9 minutes to find.
I
We
wasn't
actually
smart enough to check the coin case.
Yeah, I
So-
was. I checked earlier, but I didn't even realize the Gligar was there. I saw the Sand Slash.
It took me 9 minutes to find the Farfetch'd. It was apparently a 10%, I think, and
Yep.
then it took me 5 minutes to find the Apom, which was a 20%.
Yeah.
So guys, we actually have another race coming up, so we're gonna have to wrap this up, unfortunately.
All right. Any
Um,
last words for your adoring fans?
Yeah,
Oh,
don't use
what?
repels. It's garbage. Thanks.
I thought
agree.
Pico was talking to
Yep.
me. Sorry.
All right.
Thanks,
Well,
guys.
thanks for the thanks for the memes.
Yup.
Have a good night, everybody.